I went busking 5 or 6 years ago, and I sort of I let a lot of those expectations go. I think I was just like, okay, look, I'm going busking on my own. I'm selling this little CD out of my guitar case. I'm never going to get to #1. I'm never going to have commercial success. But that's fine. And ironically, as soon as you let go of all of that shit, it starts to happen because you're not pushing it, you know?
Well, I don't know how and I don't know why, but when something's living where you can't say die, you feel like laughing but you start to cry. I don't know how and I don't know why. Well, I don't have many and I don't have...
Really easy, partly because by the time Let Her Go actually became a hit, I'd written 27, Hearts on Fire, 7 or 8 of the songs on this new album already, so the pressure was off. I knew I had songs that I loved and believed in for the next album. There was no pressure on that. And because there was no pressure, it allowed me just to keep on writing freely.
Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire for you.
I feel like a lot of my songs are quiet and quite subtle. So the idea of sort of whispering to people is a nice one. Especially in a world where, you know, you're up against people like, you know, big pop stars that are making a lot of noise and a lot of rackets and glossy videos, and I don't know, I think what I'm trying to do is a little bit different and maybe a bit quieter and a bit more subtle sometimes.
Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. You know those love songs break your heart. You know those love songs break your heart.
And yeah, so I think looking back, I was writing that song because I felt like I didn't have any space in my head. There's just, you know, the climax of the song just says everyone's filling me up with noise and I don't know what they're talking about. And you just repeat that 3 times and it's quite painful to listen to in a way, but it's, it was a really cathartic song to write at the time.
Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go.
It's a really special song. I know a lot of artists and bands end up hating their hit singles, you know, but for me, I just feel really, really grateful towards it. That song has changed my life. It's opened up so many doors. It's introduced so many people to my music, and not just to Let Her Go. Maybe they hear that song first, but then from that, they check out my older albums, my back catalogue, my YouTube videos. It's a really great introduction to what I do.
Everything you touch surely dies, but you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow.
I never get bored of it. When you play it at a gig and you see the reaction, you see what that song means to people, it's mind-blowing, mind-blowing. I don't think I'll ever get bored of that.
When you're missing home, only know you love her when you let her go.